This week, buy movie tickets at any new Metro cinema nationwide using your Nedbank debit card and stand a chance to win a trolley dash up to the value of 10,000 rands at Boxer or Pick n Pay.
Hey, ngwana mkara.
Ndada ngwana mkara wari.
Ndawo yando wari min.
Ai kakathawo.
Kakathawo nane ndotakara vone.
Kezo ai nane ndotakara zwo nga mama.
Awa ande zwone ngwana miyanga.
Nga Xitsonga tsha vorina vari akuna maka ikona at all.
Ai intiyise ngwana mani. Yabona ndlela imukomba Durban eThekwini.
Indlela leyiwani ayi amukela swinene and indlela leyiwani ayi lava yona kahle entry u ri nga tlangeli kule.
That's true. It's an interesting clash. Remember, I call it the battle of 5 years. Because if you can check, these are a big team playing. It's AmaZulu versus Orlando Pirates. And if you can check, AmaZulu is 92 years old and you are 87 years. The difference is 5. And if you can check, Pablo, the AmaZulu coach, is 43 and Ribeiro is 48. The difference is 5. So it's a battle of 5 years here. So it's going to be an interesting one.
Very interesting indeed, Papa. More especially looking on the fact that these are one of the top 4 oldest club in PSL.
True.
Looking on the fact that Vets is no longer existing, then we also got our cousin Swallow Seswa and the mighty Buccaneers. So if we can look on this one, we need to preserve this one because this is where the history of PSL lies.
Yeah, that's true. That's where the history of PSL lies. But it won't only be about the history of PSL. The way I look at it is going to be who is the real Spanish guitar. Because this is the clash, is the battle of the Spanish guitar. Both of them, they're coming from Spain. So they want to prove themselves. Who is the real Spanish here?
Interesting as well, as you have said, that one. We also got in privilege as Orlando Pirates supporters because having a coach like Jose Luis Rivero, as you have said, and Pablo as well, well-experienced coach coming from Spain, we also got an opportunity to learn Spanish. And mostly when I speak after the game, I'll say, Felicidad, entrenador, Jose Rivero, vamos, quarter de final.
Yeah, I mean, some tutorials, serious tutorials, and no, it's a great one. Taking into consideration, Pablo is an experienced coach. You must never underestimate him. I'm talking about the coach who is the former Real Madrid assistant coach in the year 2018. This coach has coached Getafe development and the senior team. We're talking about the coach who coached Simba from Tanzania. So he's not just a plumber coach. It's a real deal. It's a real deal. So be careful. 15 years experience in the game. So he's going to give you a very good match.
Taking nothing away from Pablo and your point, Papa Wawa, let's also look on Jose Luis Rivero. 25 years of experience. He also coached some serious teams like this one, Getafe as well. He also proved beyond reasonable doubt at PSL that he is indeed a winning coach. And most of Orlando Buccaneers supporters, they now says that he doesn't play a cup, he win a cup. So Jose Luis Rivero, as a older brother, is going to teach Pablo how to play in a Nedbank and how to win a Nedbank. And Wasowasha very soon.
Yeah, very true. He has proven himself that he's a winning deal, he's a winning formula. Last season, I think he won two trophies, and I think there was an injustice which was made. I think, according to me, he should have been the coach of the season, because I think the person who won the coach of the season, he only won 1 title, and we have got a coach whom in his first season come and win 2 trophies. I think that guy deserved to be a coach of the season. There was an injustice which was done there, but let's see. Look, according to me, it's a favorite to win it, but I don't see yourself. The only thing is, like, I don't see yourself winning against AmaZulu. If you can win against AmaZulu, that's when I can say you're going to win this Nedbank. But I don't see you winning against AmaZulu. I'll be there. I'll be with Dlamini there. We'll be doing. See.
And then I'll be with Chairman Joaga and a lot of thousands of supporters that will be coming from different branches there at AmaZulu, and the atmosphere is just going to be wow. And that's where Orlando Pirates, because as you've said, that our task is just to beat AmaZulu, then you agree to us. Then our task is so simple. We are just going to make sure that we beat AmaZulu and we go to the semi-final. If you can just look on the injustice that you've just mentioned, it just unfortunately there is no DC disciplinary committee that award was supposed to be reviewed, but it's the things of the past. Whoever that won it, let him celebrate, but we'll see again, because the Spanish guitar proved himself beyond reasonable doubt on the first season that he is indeed the coach of the season. But as Mighty Buccaneers, we have crowned him as the coach of the season, and we have silenced a lot of critics that called him a plumber. Some of the words that we don't know, but we know it as a career, but was being called with such kind of names. But as Mighty Buccaneers, we know our standard. We don't just battle with so Mighty Buccaneers.
No, there is a statement which you wanted to say, and I can see you are playing hide and seek. You don't want to come straight. You wanted to say what?
Bawona ngulube musi imatopeni ndune afuna wone, although arananga itanzwa ido dovha ya vuyela hone, but it's the things of the past, so ri go march on as by Mighty Buccaneers.
The way you are coming, I tried by all means to put my tail between my legs, because I'm already out at Nedbank Cup. But what makes me to be here, because I know some of the people are asking themselves, why is this guy still here?
Yeah.
I'm here because I'm still waiting for my share of 5 million rand. So I'm going nowhere. I'll be here till the final whistle, which is the final of the Nedbank Cup. And as you are saying, it's like there is something which I have to remind you. There is a fact about a 18-year-old person in South Africa. I know the only fact you can focus on is that an 18-year-old person in South Africa is going to vote this year for the very first time.
That's
but
correct.
If I can tell you, the 18-year-old person this year, it simply means that he is in grade R. He is in grade what? He's in grade 12.
Yeah,
and he's
correct.
going to be in varsity in the next 9 months.
Okay.
And the very same person, I think that the last time you saw Orlando Pirates winning the league, I think he was doing grade R now.
Okay.
That's the 18-year-old person we are talking about. The last time he saw Pirates winning the league, he was in grade R, and he is going to varsity in 9 months' time, and he hasn't seen Orlando Pirates winning the league. Do you know that?
I do know that one. I know your statement very well.
Okay.
But the same 18-year-old is going to get married and go to retirement before Kaizer Chiefs win CAF Champions League. So don't go much far. Don't go that much far, because siyazi indaba zenu. It's just unfortunately you can't hide anymore. But I'm happy for you that you have changed. You are going to support AmaZulu. This one of the privilege that Nedbank gave us. Imagine you will be crying somewhere at your corner. Now you got an opportunity to travel to Moses Mabhida, which is a great thing. Papa Wawa, you deserve that 5 million, and we're going to build something there at back at home at N1.
Yeah, very true. I haven't put my fingers on the CAF Champions League, but also take nothing away from Kaizer Chiefs. It is the recent team to go to the final. Even though you say people don't remember the runner-up, but that is why, if you can check, is it the top 10 of teams in Africa? We are there. I think we are above Pirates, if you can check. Why? It is because we are the latest team to go into the CAF final. And we have won CAF Confederation in the year 2001. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the star. But we cannot really talk about your star, because that's the star which is roosting now. You've won it long time ago. I won't mention the other one because we know how they got it, the other one. But now we are speaking about Yaruna, Nedbank Cup. And you can tell, you don't forget that I'm holding a record of Nedbank Cup. I'm the kings of Nedbank Cup. Hence, I am sitting here. I've won this Nedbank Cup 13 times, and I have went to the final of this Nedbank Cup 18 times. That is why I'm sitting here. Because
That's correct.
I still have the bragging rights of Nedbank Cup.
That's correct. And you are talking to the defending champion. So it's either you choose the history or you choose the future. I'm on the quarterfinal.
The future you are talking about, do you know even if I can give you 6 years to
Yeah.
take this Nedbank Cup in a row, you won't match me?
Don't give me 6 years. Give me the years that will match to that 13 years and see me doing it back to
I'm
back.
answering your question of the history, because even if we are to talk about the future, if
Yeah.
I can give you 5, a slap, you cannot match me. You cannot match me.
Taking nothing away from you, Papa Wawa, as the mighty Makosi, you just want to dilute our celebration, and we are not going to stop, and we are not going to be told how we must celebrate this as the defending champions. And as the mighty Buccaneers, we are the defending champions, and we are still going to defend it. And it's like I can see it when it's going to Peter Mukaba, or it goes somewhere at FNB, at your home when you will be absent.
Yeah, very true. You've got a chance to win it, but if you can check now, you have played against, is it Crystal
Lakes.
Lakes? You won for naught.
Yeah.
And you have 6 naught. Okay, yeah, 6 naught. You've played against the Hungry Lion, and you have won 4 naught. Mean that you have scored 10 goals and conceded none. But we also see AmaZulu. AmaZulu has been tried and tested in this Nedbank Cup. They've played against. They've played against Skukune now, they won 2
Royal
naught.
AM
They
as well.
played against Royal AM, they won 1 naught. So they scored 3 and conceded nothing. So they've been tested, and you haven't been tested by the teams of PSL, and now you are meeting a team from PSL. We might be heading for yet another big upset.
It might be so. In a contextual of the football. However, we have a proven coach that has never lose a single game in Nedbank. So that stats must also stand as it is undisturbed. We scored 10 goals, meaning that you are talking about the team that when it goes to attacking, it's very good. When it talks about defending as well, we considered 0 goals. So you are talking about this well-balanced mighty Buccaneers, and the chances of it proceeding from AmaZulu. We love this fixture. However, taking nothing from AmaZulu, there's no way. Ingayimele Buccaneer. There's this song that it says, "Ibuccaneer bazimela kanjani kawabuze." We don't just send anyone. We send our chairman to go and ask them, how will you stand in front of Buccaneer?
Okay, I hear you. Yeah, we are talking about an experienced coach. As I've mentioned, we're talking about a coach who has been an assistant in a big league like La Liga, Real Madrid. Take nothing away from this guy. And also, we're talking also about a coach who never conceded a goal also in Nedbank. He has scored 3 and conceded none. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That's the kind of coach we are talking about. And they are playing a very good football, despite them being a small team in terms of the big players there. But if you can check, I think they've scored in the league, they've scored 17 goals, AmaZulu, and they've conceded 20 goals.
That's
and you
good.
have scored 25 goals in the league and conceded how much?
18. If
No, you conceded 19 and they conceded 20, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
correct.
one difference. So you can see that their defense is strong as much as your defense is strong. So we
but
are
in terms of attacking, we have more goals that we have scored in terms of PSL, so that must also be looked on. And we have key players that they want to go and win this Nedbank. Saleng is still there, Dlamini is there, as well as Tito Masongane.
Okay, thanks. I just know that they are going to defend those people. They have got good defense, the likes of Raman Patlele. They are going to defend, and they are going to proceed to the semi-final through penalties. You know that you don't have a keeper. Ofori, even if he was a file, you wouldn't save any folder. That guy, he is a mess. As the Ghanaians will tell you that. So when I'm you must just talk to Nedbank to borrow you this spare wheel, because that entry is such a long route. You will need this spare wheel.
And
so you must just ask them.
We are more than ready, and we are going there, and we are going to see to show you exactly when they talk about Sirobas, what is it that they're talking about? This is a big institution. The mighty Buccaneers were going to win at AmaZulu, and I see more than 2 goals that are going to be scored on Velumutra. Saleng is there, Mufukeng is there, as well as Mbaula. Tsegofatso Mabas is also back as well. In case if they don't want that, we'll dance Komota with them.
Oh, thanks. As I leave my hot seat, remember you are a team from Soweto, the only team which is remaining. I wish you nothing but the best. I know you are carrying the whole of Soweto. You are representing us. Remember, me and you, there's no bad blood here. We are brothers. So, all the best, but I don't see yourself winning from AmaZulu. But should by any chance you win from AmaZulu, you have got my blessing to go all the way and defend the champ.
All the way from Protea until North Gesek, Roy Farama than Soweto, we are going to stand this one. We are going to win all the way to the semi-final. Thank you.
All the best, my friend.